I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. I joined in 2020 and it will be my 5th year this December. And I have done all different things from gaming videos to movie reviews to skits to just stupid videos to unboxings to anything you can think of to vlogs. And I've never talked about any documentaries that I've watched ever until today. The Devil in the Family. I've never really watched a documentary, like a true story documentary before. It's 3 episodes and it's on Disney Plus. And I was literally just watching some YouTube and it came up as a trailer. I was like, what is this? So I put it on, not really knowing what I was getting myself into. And last night I watched all 3 of the episodes. It's honestly a devastating story. It really is. So Ruby was a normal YouTuber, like most of us, just a normal YouTuber, filming her family, having fun with her family. And she hid behind her videos. She hid herself behind her videos. She hid who she really was, and she hid what her kids were going through. She forced her children to be on camera with her. And when they said they didn't want to, she sent them to military camps and she sent them to psychologists because she thought that they were mentally insane. This documentary is unraveling the story of her old YouTube videos, archived videos that the family found that they sent to the crew, and interviewing 3 of the family members. So one of the daughters, the oldest daughter, the oldest son, and the husband. Just to see how someone can go from being so normal to just completely change directions. And this show was such an amazing story. It really was. Like, it was so interesting to watch, but it was very disturbing. And I honestly can't see why anyone would do this to their kids. I think a lot of it was because of the therapist who joined the picture to help out the son originally, and then she got involved with the therapist, and then she got involved in the therapist's group, and then she actually, like, it was figured out. You take it literally throughout the episodes as this wasn't a group. She wasn't even a licensed therapist. It was a cult. And it was all about the Mormon religion, which is some sort of religion where in their Bible, they believe that you have to be perfect to get somewhere in the world. And that is what the mum did. She thought she had to be perfect in every single way and control her entire family, to even kicking out her own children and her own husband out of her house due to false lies. And it just proves what a mindfuck religion is, and what really goes on behind some of these YouTube channels that you don't really know necessarily what the hell's happening. It's really sad because, you know, a lot of us are really good YouTubers and we share everything, and we don't manipulate anyone or do any of this, and she did, and she started to show it throughout her videos, and she fucked up. Both her and the therapist get 30 years imprisonment now for child abuse. So, yeah. When the oldest son, the oldest daughter, and the husband left, she ended up moving out to the therapist's home and keeping the children locked up, not feeding them, send them out in the desert all day in the sun to just get burnt, and torture the children because she believed that her children were demonically possessed. And there's a lot of mental health issues obviously going on with her and the therapist mainly, because the therapist would like go into these weird states where she thought she was possessed. She would say all these weird words. She didn't know what she was doing. Yeah, there's a lot of mental health problems behind this, but you know what? They got what they fucking deserved, and I honestly hope that these people never get out of prison, and when they do get out of prison, I hope they go back, because abusing your children like that, and just corrupting your entire family and everyone that's watching you into believing something that you're not, is awful. And this documentary was actually amazing. It really showed you the true nature of some people. And you can't believe everything you see. That's one of the main lessons of this show. Honestly, I do give it a 10 out of 10 show. I think it's very interesting. It's a great look into, what happens. And without without that footage of that woman, this documentary never would have been created. So just her making these videos actually, like, yeah, she took her viewers into her life, not knowing that she would fuck up and end up in prison, along with the stupid therapist bitch. But yeah, it's the first ever documentary I've reviewed on my channel ever, and I honestly think it's fantastic. I reckon everyone should watch this documentary. It can be very triggering, especially in the last episode with, what you see and stuff, but it is a fantastic show. It is brilliant. I really think everyone needs to watch it and sort of open their eyes to just not everything is as it seems. And, yeah. Don't trust every YouTuber you watch. Honestly, don't. You know? I would never do anything like that. I'd never corrupt my viewers into believing something that isn't true. I'm always honest with my videos. I'm always honest with everything. And I really want people to watch this documentary. People watching this documentary will really open your eyes to how sick some people are in the world. So yeah. If you have seen it, let me know what you guys thought. And I'll see you in the next video.